Greetings, my fellow ancients. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the Stalwart Ancients. Episode 36. Danger after danger, all a bust. Unfortunately, who tended you was the wrong person, so you didn't really get high tending, but you'll live. You'll be fine. Been rolling with the punches. So with the remaining time I have left, I'm going to continue looking for the cure. I think what I'll do is I'll have someone like Breakfire go out. Breakfire or maybe Scorpio. Scorpio go out and attempt to find cure just going to Ancient Dangers rather than running the risk of messing with something more dangerous than that. With that said, it would be wise for me to have like probably recon armor made for a little bit more protection. But I don't know if I'm going to necessarily wait for it. There was also the... Well, actually, here's what I'll do. I will start the Death Rest. And then there'll be recon armor once I'm done. So, Inu, you want to get a Xeno implant, potentially. Got it. Yeah, it's possible that we're going to get some good genes soon. Because you're sporting a lot of good ones, but you still have slow wound healing, and we could reverse that. So the current priority is make recon armor for Scorpio and cure search. And we got great shooting, which would be an awesome one for Inu to have because you would go from 10 to 18. So yeah, I mean, as far as genes go, we have a really good one, and we might want to take advantage of that now. So if we're going to do that, Flip would be the one to put the gene pack together. Xenu's out. So let's see. Recombining. Inu is an intellectual, but not a crafter, not animals. You actually have plants, don't you? But you aren't better at plants than Flip. But I might not want to phase out your plants because until Redmus is out, I want more than one farmer. So let's do craft, animals. You are our cook, so that doesn't work. Great shooting. You need the slow wound healing still, but the great shooting will and very fast runner. So this is more complexity than I have. I'll need to make another processor, but that's fine. Anything else I'm missing here? I could do aggressive poor art and then throw dead calm on top to prevent aggressive. Like I did before. Give you dark vision so you're good in the dark. Metabolic efficiency is fine, and then complexity requires 2 more processors, and I think this is a good... This is what I'd be looking to go for. Yeah. Okay. So this is Inu V3, I think. And I'll save the template. And then we'll need to make 2 more processors to get it done. So this is kind of the max complexity of implantation that we're able to manage. For reference. But that will super help out with our colony defense, because you're going to go from shooting 10 to shooting 18, and that's a big deal. While also a very fast runner with bionic legs. You're not quite aggro, but you're approaching aggro levels of shooter. So recombine. Inu. Done. And I'll shut down the research lab, so all there is to do is to assemble that gene when Flip's awake. And that's almost all that I would even want from the Hussar. Awful Soso wouldn't have been terrible to get. Because Scorpio is our trade person. And awful art would be better than poor art. But at the end of the day, it's a pretty solid implant. None too shabby. Great melee would also be good. There's literally no room for complexity at this point. But getting that from the Hussar, yeah. I just meant in terms of like Inu. Because Breakfire and Scorpio will never do an implantation, likely. So all there is Flip. But Flip is only going to do an implantation if Flip is present in a stream or queues up in the gene queue. So I don't... Because Flip hasn't been asking for any implantations, I'm not scanning prisoners for Flip. Because Flip, as far as I'm concerned, is... This is Flip forever until Flip requests something. So I don't want to start assembling potential genes for someone that isn't necessarily going to benefit from them. So I'm going to wait for Scorpio's Death Rest to finish before implanting Inu. Well, actually, you know what? Inu's wounded right now. So if there was ever a time to do an implant, maybe it's now. Because, like, I'll just run the risk of having a bunch of colonists out of commission. It's a little sketch, but, you know, it's fine. So here we go. We got Inu 3.0 with an 18 shooting. And, yeah, or he forks over his management rights, but that hasn't happened either. For those that are wondering what I'm referencing, in this run, agency about genetics is given over to the owners of the pawn. So I don't do anything with their pawns unless they specifically ask me to, which means I'm not going to be doing xenogerm implantations or running them through the gene lab or any of that stuff until they say so. Which is just how it goes. Man, that's a lot of steel. How much? We got like almost 400 steel just from shredding some old mechs. Recycling at its best. So both Scorpio and Inu will be up roughly at the same time. Recon armor's already been made. Why aren't we getting rid of this old recon armor? Oh, maybe we just haven't... Yeah, we just hadn't gotten to the bill yet. Sheep. Oh, great. Hi, sheep. They immediately set themselves on fire. Let's see if they will automatically sleep here. It's almost bedtime for them. I hope they're smart enough not to walk through the lava. We'll see. Time will tell. Don't have a lot of faith, but I have a little bit of hope. Yeah, this one's doing it. You're a good sheep. Inu is starving. Do I not have... Oh, God, I don't even have any meals. All right, Breakfire. Congratulations. You can figure out what cooking looks like. Inu's been out of commission long enough that we just ran out of meals. Which is real bad, because it's... There's a lot of mouths to feed. That sheep not even make it to me? Where is it? So these ones went to sleep out there. And the other one... Where did the other one go? Oh, here it is. It got... Oh, this was the stupid one that got burned. So I called it the smart one, but I was wrong. Buckets Trader. Scorpio's up in 20 hours. So I think what I'll do is I'll take a look at the options to trade. And then if like any of them are too good to pass up, that I don't want to risk the Buckets Trader leaving. Oh, you know what? I'm going to sell the sheep. They're worth more money than the meat, I think. And it saves me the effort to like round them up or whatever. So there is serum that I could buy. I'm going to sell the... I'll probably turn the jade into art. I really wish they had obsidian, or the uranium. That'd be really nice. So, genes I don't need. I don't need that one really ever. We have awful animals, so I don't need poor animals. These books don't have quests. I'll get rid of old cowboy hats. I can't envision wearing cowboy hats after having marine helmets. That would be quite the dramatic downgrade. We should have a bunch of, like, dusters and where's my parkas? I don't know where the parkas are. That's weird. I'm going to sell the steel beds. And as far as I can tell, there's really nothing for me to buy. Nothing calls to me, at least. I'm contemplating buying the slate only to, like, make art out of with Flip. And the reason I would consider doing that is, I could make more money off of it in the long run, potentially. But maybe I'll, for now I'll hold off, because we have a bunch of granite to process. They had a foil helmet? Oh, true. It's good for droners, but I don't know. I'll hold off. What they didn't have would be like lances and stuff. That's what I would really be after, I think. Almost almost done. And Inu should be a lot stronger for it as a result, which is great. The great shooting is just so hard to pass up. I mean, it's just such a strong gene. Getting 8 extra, meaning you max out on shooting at 12, not 20. Leveling up to 12 is way more reasonable. Just so much more reasonable. Oh, I see why the Parkers didn't show up. It's because they're in here. In the wrong shelf. I was wondering why that was just kind of scratching my head. I'm going to buy Death Rest. Oh, I'm going to have to move this silver first. I'm going to buy Death Rest Serum so both Scorpio and Breakfire rest at 100% or like max speed. So they have equal attachments to their chambers for the future. And then sell those stupid Parkers that I didn't mean to make. But they'll still fetch a pretty penny. So 1 serum. And we'll get rid of cowboy hat. I should remove cowboy hats off the bill entirely. I don't envision needing them anymore. And probably get rid of the dusters as well for the same reason. Okay, problem. There's an order of operation problem. The trade beacon is in the wrong spot. So I'll sell the clothing first, and then I'll buy the stuff I want. And I could have hypothetically gone for another serum. I just want to hold out so I have some buying power, because there might be other things that I would prefer to have over a serum 3 for one of the 2 single phages. So you can wake safely. Are you at 100%? Yep. So let's go get that serum and ingest it so that next time you go death resting, you sleep faster. Sweet. Looking good. Flip ended up wearing the recon armor, but I intended for Scorpio to have it because Scorpio is going to be the one searching dangers for cures. And then Scorpio, I think you're all set. So taking a look at you, you've got over 100% manipulation because the bionic arm's compensated for your trotter hands. And you move quite fast. You move at 6 because you have fast runner with 2 legs. So I think you're pretty all set for searching ancient dangers. Like, I don't think there's going to be much of a risk. So I want to remove all the junk from here. And then with the little time remaining I have, I'll do some ancient danger searching. And the other bonus that I have with Scorpio is Scorpio has long jump legs, which is a really good way to temporarily drop aggro off of things as well. So with the long jump legs, I should be able to just, like, prevent myself from getting obliterated by danger guards. Oh, and a bulk constrictor coming over over land. Okay, cool. What the hell? Did you... What the... What... Oh, I'm getting blamed for this? Are you kidding? So, apparently, the monitor lizard tried to eat their duck. And and they're gonna die. Oh my god, what is going on? So, the monitor lizards all went crazy for some reason. I'm gonna trade with them before I get blamed for more of their deaths. Like, do this as quickly as I can. Because, it's stupid. So, what do we want? There's really not much to do here, sadly. We've already done most of our trade. So I think because the... You know, I could actually just go right here. So that's what I'll do. Scorpio, you form Caravan. You will bring 5 pack meals, 2 meds, and 1 bedroll. I might want like 1 tea, 1 beer. Although I've not been doing a good job of brewing either. And you'll get sent. So let's just continue to search for cure. And I hope I don't get hit by lava. Oh my god, they almost did. And dromedaries joined. What is with all the farm animals? Just keep... I mean, I don't mind it. It's just super weird that... I continually get random farm animals going, hey, can we chill with you? It's like, I don't need you, but oh, I guess. We'll rope you in and slaughter you. Hey, Vamp's Rescue. Vamp contacts us requesting for help. They're a 38-year-old digger. She promises to join if we rescue her, and she's being guarded by swans. She is a baseliner who can mine. If we don't rescue Vamp and then turn Vamp into a vampire, I'm gonna be upset. But I do intend to rescue her. Obviously, we need to bolster our numbers, so that it's going to absolutely be something that we do, despite the potential difficulty of fighting all those animals. So, Scorp, you are allowed to eat travel food, and let's have you look for ancient dangers. Cheers, by the way. Yeah, I could have traded the animals. I hadn't thought of that, but they've already left, so no chance now. All right, exit is center south. And this tile is dangerous. Which is not the opposite of safe. And we'll do a few more of these. I really wish that there was a way, which was mentioned by you guys, there was a way to encourage more quests. Because, like, trying to find heal serum or res serum, it's almost to the point where, like, I would maybe low-key consider, because there's mod... Well, actually, you know what? The mod I know that makes more quests doesn't work. It got depreciated because I think it was bugged. There used to be a mod, maybe it never worked, but there used to be a mod that would, like, have more quests be offered to you. More frequent quests. But I'm not really sure that's a mod any longer. What I was going to say is I would even consider it in that case because of my desire for additional quests. Abandoned tiles are lost forever, yes. If you camp, it's not lost forever. If you don't camp, it's lost forever. In my case, camp tiles don't get ancient dangers, so you can never revisit them. And then you can also not settle immediately adjacent to a current tile, so the 6 tiles that I'm immediately adjacent to are non-viable as well. Do I have anyone that can make medicine? Medicine would be a... I really don't. That's why medicine kind of stopped. Because Breakfire lost his brain a bit. And he dropped below 4 and ceased to be able to make medicine. So all that Nuturamine is going nowhere. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get a good doctor. Maybe Vamp's a good doctor, who knows? But the future priority will be rescue... and rescue Vamp. Is that a hint for Cathanon? Nah. Not unless he wants to. So there is an ancient danger here, that's good. At least our search can yield something. I am surprised that I haven't gotten quests off the books that we have, though. So our exit is center north. There is this danger. And this danger. So there's 2 dangers here. Double trouble! So I'll check the south one first. I have plenty of Hemagens, so I have to long jump leg to snatch things we can. These guys are immediately hostile. There's no point me trying to snake the gear, the stuff there. The junk they have is just not worth the risk. So I'm going to search the other danger. I could probably juke the centipede to steal stuff. So I'll do that. 'Cause that's a lot of Luciferium. And the centipede's pretty dumb, so it doesn't track me very well. Plus there's this ruin that breaks my line of sight, which gives me an easy out. Yep, I've escaped. 19 Luciferium, an advanced component for no work, is still pretty good. So back at home, Breakfire is still trying to replenish our advanced components and regular components, and the idea here, I think, is going to be do marine armor and marine helmets and recon armor to maximize movement speed. I think the added armor that you get off of marine armor is just not worth the movement speed penalties, in my opinion. Not unless you like intend to face tank enemies as like a means of attack or something. I don't know, but I don't intend to do that. So I'm gonna go with marine or recon armor and marine helmets. All right, exit is west. Do we have a danger? No. No danger here either. Ah, we have raiders. I mean, whoa. You're obviously psychic sensitive. Have fun with that, Neanderthal. Bye. I am deleting you. Yeah, I agree. Mods that would offer, there's a bunch of different ways to like solve the heal serum or res serum scarcity. Ultimately, the more DLCs you enable, the less likely you are to even find it, because each DLC adds in more items into the item pool, and as the item pool gets saturated with options, the chance of you getting heal serum decreases. And now that RimWorld has so many DLCs, the chance for, like, I remember vanilla RimWorld no DLCs, you would get heal serum not super frequently, but like once every few years as an opportunity was not unusual. Was it 60? So I'm almost in 4 years in, and I still haven't been offered Heal Serum, and like that's now the new norm because of the I mean, it's weird. I don't mean to be complaining about RimWorld's variety, but honestly, because of the variety of stuff that you can do in RimWorld, the chance of finding specific things decreases so much that, yeah, for people that care about pawns and want to revive them and take care of them and not treat them as like disposable, RimWorld has become more difficult as a result. All right. So there is a danger. It's east. Is that the only one? Seems to be the only one. Exits to the south center. So let's pop this bad boy open. And diver. Congratulations. Please give me tough. So we've already satisfied Inu's implantation, but it's possible that if we get tough alone without other like baked in genes, that would be an even better package for Inu, depending on whether Inu wants that or not. A cooking trainer. Ooh, I really want a cooking trainer. But I really don't want to fight these mechs. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave. It's not worth the risk. Oh my god, every time I come to a new map tile, there's like more enemies trying to kill me. Obviously, I don't care. I'm like caravanning out. Yeah, 3 Tesserons paired with a Scyther, there's just not a lot of room for error there. Especially the Scyther, because as soon as you get locked down in melee combat, it's really hard to get away. Even with long jump legs, it could be annoying and fatal. And I just didn't want to run that risk. It's a very bad gamble. Which is why I was like, nope. There's an argument to be made that Inu should be sporting the Smelly's Love, although Smelly's Love has really high accuracy stats, so maybe Inu, you go for an assault rifle, because you're an 18 shooter now. You could probably, once you hit like maybe level 12 to 14 shooting, heavy SMGs become less of the preferred option over assault rifles. Assault rifles have better range, but they're slightly less accurate, so they're a safer choice for high-skilled. They're a better choice for high-skilled shooters, not low-skilled shooters, and I think Inu is now a high enough skill shooter that will bump them up. Alright, I think this will be the last Ancient Danger. My plan is to search if there is... No, I don't think there's an Ancient Danger here. So I'm going to be caravanning home, and with Vamp's rescue on the horizon for the future. Time to head back. I'll go a little overtime. So the reason why I thought the cooking trainer wouldn't be worth the shuttle fight is no one even has a passion in the colony for cooking. So the actual physical benefit of a cooking trainer is like, it might have added one level to Inu, which is like not a big deal now that he can make fine meals. It's not super helpful. So that's why I didn't bother. Because it's not going to move the needle enough. If I had someone that had like low skill but a passion, and the reason I reference this is if you weren't aware, the more passionate you are about a subject, the more a trainer will benefit you. So if you have a burning passion in something and you take a trainer, it's going to be a lot more bang for your buck XP-wise than if you have no passion at all. So, trainers are great for those that have passions, but for those that don't, it's barely any benefit. With that said, with implanted genes, you can definitely game the system. So if you can implant a passion, apply the trainer, and then remove the passion through great genes, you can game the system to get a lot more XP out of it without really any metabolic cost. But I don't have cooking genes, so that wouldn't really be a solution either. Oh, great. We got sleepy. Fantastic. Another one to sell. How'd you die? Oh, fox ate you? Was I blamed? I was probably blamed for that too, I'd imagine. So we're bringing Scorpio home right around the right time. His hemogym's about half. He's only got about a day food left. We did pop through, I don't know, 5 different map tiles, 6 different map tiles, something like that. Only found a few dangers, but you know, we got some Luciferium to sell, stuff like that. It's not all bad. We're finally turning out the recon armor. Now the caveat there is recon armor will take a lot more plasteel than just like making some bionics, because the cost of recon armor is rather steep. It's plasteel plus even the more plasteel, and then uranium. And I think we're getting to the point where we're going to need to start long-range mineral scanning for both uranium and plasteel, and probably gold as well. So ramping that up and ramping down on research is going to be something we do in the near future. Oh, and good call. Yes, with Inu's new skill, he should in fact be our primary hunter with Breakfire. Because Inu moves fast and has robust genes, so he's tougher. So, good job, Scorpio. You did your job. You mitigated a lot of risk, and yeah, it was... We didn't quite get what we were after, but it wasn't all a wash. So this, friends, is where I'm going to leave off for this week, having unfortunately lost aggro to the fires of Vault Defense, but with the potential to pick up a new colonist next stream. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the Stalwart Ancients, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow ancients.